we should be thankful for on a daily basis. And I found a bunch of things. Oh my god, I can't freaking talk. Oh, what?
That was the classiest of all birds. So
Did I do that?
did I do that?
I don't.
Are you okay?
Hi guys, this is Wannabe Youtuber, and I know this video is late. I am so sorry. The holidays came around, and I thought that I had a lot more footage than I actually did. So this video is going to be late. So I apologize for that. And to make it up to you, I decided that I would do something different for my final video in my Fall Favorites Week with Wannabe YouTuber series. And I decided that I would help you guys find some things to be thankful for all year round. Because just because Thanksgiving is over doesn't mean we shouldn't stop being thankful or grateful for the things that we have in our life. And instead of just giving you the generic, oh, you should be thankful because you have food in your belly, or you have a warm bed at night to sleep in, or you have family, because people who have those things should already be thankful for them. No, for today's episode, oh no, we're taking it a step beyond that, because I found 7 things in science that we should all be thankful for. And don't worry, the links will be posted somewhere around the video or in the description if you want to look more into these subjects. Alright, so I'm going to call this episode 7 Things in Science That You Should Be Thankful For Because They're Awesome. The first thing that happened in the month of November was that the 2014 Atlantic hurricane season came to a close on November 29th. And this is awesome because it marks another year without major hurricane damage to the East Coast. And why should you be thankful for this? Well, if you live in the eastern United States or on the East Coast, this is a huge milestone because it's been a record-breaking 9 years since a Category 3 or higher hurricane has made landfall on the eastern shore of the U.S. This is huge because the last major hurricane hit in 2005, and I believe that was a Category 3. It caused so much damage. A lot of people lost their livelihoods, their homes. Some family members and friends were lost too. So I think that we should be appreciative in the fact that it has been a record-breaking 9 years since a hurricane-related disaster happened in the U.S. And you can find that article here. And the second thing on my 7 things in science that you should be thankful for list would be an artificial pancreas that was just created. This artificial pancreas may improve type 1 diabetes treatment, and it may offer people with type 1 diabetes or with more research, it will also help people with type 2 diabetes, like some of my relatives. It will provide them with a better way to keep glucose levels in check. And why should you be thankful for this? Well, these new developments are getting us closer to accomplishing a successful long-term treatment for type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. And it is also leading to a possible reversal plan for diabetes altogether. And if you want more information on that awesome topic, you can go ahead and find it here. Cool science thing that happened in November. The declines in smoking in the U.S. has reached an all-time low since 2013. So, yay! That's awesome. Good job, guys. Keep up the good work. And why should you be thankful for this? Well, the reason that this is awesome is because smoking is considered to be the leading preventable cause of disease and death in the United States. And smoking kills more than 480,000 people each year, according to the CDC. Cigarette smoking has hit the lowest point ever recorded among American adults, and that happened in November, so that's another thing to be thankful for. To find out more information on that awesome little tidbit, you can check out this link right here, right there. And on to number 4. An invisible force field surrounds the Earth. and that was discovered in November. Our planet is surrounded by these killer electrons, which are part of the 2 Van Allen radiation belts. And scientists recently discovered that these electrons, when they're traveling through space, they stop at about 7,200 miles above the Earth's surface. And this is unusual. For a while, scientists didn't really understand why this phenomenon was happening, and we just confirmed that there is a invisible Star Trek style force field that surrounds the entire planet. But the reason that we should be thankful for this awesome Star Trek-y force field is because without it, we would not be protected from the harmful radiation of the Van Allen radiation belts. And once we understand how it works and what it's made of, we can not only protect ourselves, but we can also protect spacecraft that we send out into the universe, into our solar system. And that will help lead to advancements in space travel, in spacecraft design, and the protection of astronauts. So that's awesome. Scientists don't really know what this force field is made of or what's causing it, but they have a few theories, and you can find those theories out in this link right here. So you can click that right there, and it will take you to the full article on the theories that scientists have about what this force field is made of and what is causing it. All right, the 5th awesome thing that happened in science this month was that miniature spinal cords were grown in a lab. The scientists from the Dresden University of Technology made a huge advancement in the field of regenerative medicine. They have successfully grown spinal cord-like tissue in their lab, and they grew this from embryonic stem cells gathered from mice. Now, if you are not comfortable with the topic of stem cell research or regenerative research, you can go ahead and skip this one. But I think this is a huge milestone for science, because this will help out so many people who have spinal cord problems, who, in general, weak organs or malformed tissues. The possibilities are virtually endless when it comes to regenerative medicine. Scientists have made huge discoveries and huge advances in this field of regenerative medicine in recent years, because the list of tissues and organs that can be grown or regrown in a lab range from bladders and blood vessels to liver tissue to reproductive organs, and now, hopefully, spinal cords. So that's pretty awesome. That's something to be thankful for. And you can find out more in this article right here on my face. So you can click my face and go to the stem cell research article if you want to, right here. Okay. And moving on to number 6 in my 7 things in science that you should be thankful for list. An Ebola vaccine has passed its human trials. Woohoo! Good job, guys. You go, science, medical people. I'm not smart enough to go do that, so good job. That's awesome. This article here explains that the first human trials of an Ebola vaccine have been successful, although it will be months at best before this vaccine can be used to stem the outbreak in West Africa. It's still awesome because the trial was designed to provide protection against both the Zaine strain, Z-A-I-N-E strain, sorry if I say that wrong, which is currently rampant in West Africa at the moment, and also the Sudan strain of Ebola. And according to this article, 2 weeks ago, a renowned infectious disease researcher, Dr. Anthony Fauci, F-A-U-C-I, sorry if I'm butchering your name. 2 weeks ago, this researcher expressed hope that the field trials would be able to help those at high risk of contracting Ebola. Will begin in January, so that's awesome. So far, our efforts to slow the outbreak spread have been more successful than they were predicted to be in September. So this article, where should I put it? Right here. You can go here to find out more about that. So that's another awesome thing to be thankful for. Good job, keep up the good work, guys. And finally, the seventh and topmost thing related to science that I think that we should be thankful for is the Rosetta Comet landing. Yay! Let me do my comet dance. Comet dance. That was great. Okay, I'm so excited. Space travel, so cool. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, you can check out this article right here, to find out more about the Rosetta Comet landing and an interview with 5 or so experts on that subject. So for those of you who do not know what the Rosetta Comet landing is all about, it was basically a decade-long chase around the solar system for this Rosetta spacecraft to make contact with the comet. The actual name of it is Russian or German, and it's really hard for me to pronounce. So we will just call it Comet 67P for now. So basically, the Rosetta mission was to send the spacecraft up into space and have it land on this particular comet. The reason that this is so awesome is because the robotic spacecraft actually made contact with the comet, and it had taken a decade for it to actually attach itself to the comet, since the comet was constantly moving in space. So the Rosetta mission, according to one of the experts that was interviewed in the article here, describes the Rosetta mission as an attempt to explore not only an object that we don't really understand, comets and how they function, how they change in space, but it's also a mission to reach back in time to piece together information about our origins. And the reason that you should be thankful for this awesome mission and missions like the Rosetta experiment is that the Rosetta radar experiment will reveal how a comet is put together and how it changes throughout space travel. We need to know this information so that we can protect our planet from further collisions with comets, since the Earth has been hit many times in the past by these flying balls of death. And missions like the Rosetta set the stage for future space travel, and that is what we want, since our planet is dying slowly. And the best thing for our species, in my opinion, is to move beyond the Earth and move beyond our solar system, and missions like the Rosetta radar experiment are the first steps to actually doing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little different, but I wanted to give you guys more things to be thankful for throughout the year or all year round, because science is awesome and knowledge is power. Any School of Rock fan will tell you that. But basically, I wanted to give you guys some information about what's going on in the world right now, and a bunch of really cool things happened in the science world this past month and a couple months before this. And I figured that it might be an interesting read for you guys, so you go ahead and check out all of the links. I don't know where I posted them, but go ahead and check out all those links if you would like. And let me know if there's anything really cool that you're thankful for, or anything that you just discovered that you want to share. Go ahead and post it down below in the comments. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the content of this video. I know it's different, but I really enjoyed doing all this research about space travel, about medical developments, about pretty much everything that's going on in science right now. So yeah, that was my final video in my Fall Favorites Week with Wannabe Youtuber series. Don't worry, I've got another series coming up, and I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but if you're new to my channel and to this series, hi, nice to meet you. I'm glad that you haven't run away yet, because I'm kind of weird, and that happens a lot. But thank you for coming and staying this long. If you're new and you don't really know what this Week with Wannabe Youtuber thing is. It's basically a challenge that I have made for myself where each month I'm going to take 5 to 6 days to make a week's worth of videos. So about 5 or 6 videos in 1 week for each month. And I'm gonna upload a bunch of content about, my favorite things about that month, or, DIYs, or fun little secret things that I don't really want to tell you about yet, because they might appear in my next Week with Wannabe YouTuber series for December. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys will continue to enjoy and have fun with my Week with Wannabe YouTuber series. Until next time, bye guys!